Santa Rita Jail is a revolving door for some of California's most violent gang members. An estimated 40,000 people with gang affiliations come through here each year, and deputies are always on their guard, always looking out for conflict. In intake, transfer, and release, the day is just getting underway. A dozen deputies start their daily routine, moving 300 bodies through these halls.
Gentlemen, we're going to move down to the nurse. Remember our discussion. The quicker you guys do it, everybody cooperates, you get through fast.
Terry Carson of Gang Classification is on his post at the front end of the system, screening the new intakes, trying to figure out whether they have gang affiliations and where to put them.
Remember these street gangs?
No.
None? Any tattoos? No tattoos. Nothing. Nothing on your back? Nothing.
The process of classification never ends here. It is designed to keep rival gangs separated and violence from breaking out. Despite their best efforts, clashes can happen at any time. Clashes that escalate as staff step in to break them up. Out on the maximum security wing, in Housing Unit 4, a deputy has been attacked. Again. This time when breaking up a fight between 3 suspected gang members. The inmates are already on lockdown as an investigation is underway, and the pod is littered with the remnants of a brawl. The deputy on duty is still shaken after being attacked with a chair.
A search of the pod after the fight, all inmates were searched and jail-made weapons were located within the pod. It makes you think when you go running in there to protect these guys, if somebody's going to stab you and or hurt you also. It could be a trap, you never know.
In an isolation cell, the inmate who threw the chair is still being questioned.
Threw a chair at. Threw a couple of chairs actually.
To protect yourself?
Yeah.
The deputies suspect that the fight was between rival gangs vying for power in the cell house. Since a deputy was attacked, the punishment is stiff. This inmate may face new charges and more time for assault.
Assigned me a charge? Really?
Yes, you are.
Charges are something that every inmate dreads. They can mean more time behind bars. Former skinhead Brian Curlis is trying to steer clear of getting new charges of his own. Curlis is in on a parole violation, and today he's shipping out of Santa Rita, headed back to prison. Leaving jail behind means returning to a world where the convict code runs even deeper. As a gang dropout, he'll face challenges daily, but as a 3 strikes candidate, those challenges could have serious consequences.
I have too much violence on my jacket to where if I even slap somebody in prison for mouthing off at me, I could do life, but I'm a dropout right now. I've gotten out of it because what am I gonna do? I look back sometimes and I think to myself, man, I've screwed up. Never mind, hold on. I screwed my kids up going through this, and it's just crazy, So.
Curlis's sentence is 250 days. 250 days to toe the line and steer clear of fights. If he fails, it could mean a life sentence. The prison bus leaves, signaling the end of another day. Back in the cell houses, the evening brings with it a familiar sight. Deputies have formed a squad after one of their own has been attacked and are making their way across the yard. It's another shakedown, another attempt to remind the inmates of who's in charge. The day ends as the week began. Deputies, armed with non-lethal weapons, confront the inmates. 500 inmates are moved out of their cells. 500 cells are checked for